have an early start this morning. I'm flying to Tamale. It's about 5 a.m. now. The north of Ghana. My main reason for going to Tamale is to explore the northern region. I'll be there for 3 days and I'll be visiting Paga Crocodile Pond and Tongo Hills in the Upper East region, Moline National Park in the Savannah region, and a Shea Butter factory in central Tamale. For this northern trip, I paid for a guided tour with Sea Travel Consult for $650. The package comes with an airport pickup and drop-off, private transportation throughout the trip, a tour guide and driver, hotel stay for 2 nights, and entrance fees for all activities. Meet my guides for the next 3 days. This video will cover day 1 and day 3. Let's go! Our first stop is Paga Crocodile Pond. It's a 3-hour road trip from the Tamale airport to the crocodiles in the Upper East region. The locally told origin of this pond is that a crocodile brought a dying man to the pond to drink, and after surviving, the man declared the pond to be sacred and that no harm should come to the crocodiles. Until this very day, it is taboo to eat or kill the crocodiles, and when they die, the locals bury them. We're at the Paga Crocodile Pond to see some crocs. There are about 300 crocodiles in the pond. In that pond over there, that small pond, there are about 300 in there. Yeah, so we're gonna see if we take some pictures. Yeah. The sun is scorching and the guide is trying to lure a crocodile out. Normally they should be easy to spot, but the heat has kept them under the water, and so they need to be lured out with raw chicken. Apart from this pond, which is the largest and most visited, there are numerous others scattered all across Paga town.
Okay, let us know so that.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Watch.
Entrance fee is 30 Ghana cedis. Tongo is known for its stunning landscapes with breathtaking rock formations. The rock formations begin miles down the road before the actual entrance, and it's nothing like I've ever seen before. This is our second stop for today. Welcome to Tongo Hills. We're at Tongo Hills now, just to look at the boulders. There's a donkey palace, so we're going to look at all of that. It's more walking, and my legs are pretty wrecked from the waterfalls visits. But yeah, it's gonna be exciting, but it's also really hot. So if you're coming to the north of Ghana, have your sunscreen. Yeah, you'll need it. In Tongo, there is a dedicated guide to take you around, and our tour guide happens to be one of the chief's sons. There are 5 key areas to explore here. First, the donkey grave. This is where the villagers place the skulls of the donkeys they use in their sacrifices. The chief's palace, which I entered but did not record. A hidden cave, which served as a hiding place during times of war.
So this is the hidden cave. Yeah. Sit here and enjoy it. Give me a photo. I want to change level.
A hyena cave, and a shrine, which I didn't enter. Here in Tongo, you can enjoy the magnificent views of the grassy landscapes with stunning trees. And one of these trees is a kepok tree. Inside it, it has cotton, which is used to make mattresses and pillows, and the seeds of the kepok fruit are used as spices. The way of life here is still very much traditional. Here's a mini tour of my hotel in Tamale, Jayed's Lodge. Tamale doesn't have many accommodation options, and this is one of its best. So it's very basic, so don't expect anything more than a bed, bathroom, and food. However, although it's pretty basic, it does come with free breakfast, so that's something. Today is my last day in the north, and I'll be spending my morning at a Shea Butter factory in central Tamale. At the Shea Butter factory, just about to see how shea butter is made, raw shea butter. This is a traditional factory and it's very labor intensive. Everything is done by hand and there's no heavy machinery. Let me take you through the process. In this factory, they buy sacks of shea nuts. The nuts are then ground in this machine to break them down. They're not ground to a powder, just to separate the shells from the inner nuts. In the next step, the grounded product is transferred into this cast iron cylinder and then roasted over an open fire, continuously turned by hand in different directions for about 2 hours. And this is how it looks once it's been roasted. The nuts are then ground into a fine paste using this milling machine. The next step involves a lot of arm work. Water is added to the paste and it's kneaded by hand for 2 hours until it changes color to this. At this stage, it's still fairly rough and they need to get it to be quite smooth. So it's continuously kneaded for an additional 2 hours until it looks like this. At this point, the texture is much smoother. After 2 hours, more water and separating the water from the mixture, this is what you're left with, this dry product. This is the second to last stage of the shea butter process. The dried product gotten from the previous stage is boiled in these large pots or cauldrons until the oil separates. The oil is then scooped up from the top and taken to the cooling and storage area where the shea solidifies into its final form. It's then packaged and ready to be sold. And of course, I bought some. This container costs 50 cedis. I hope you enjoyed this video and make sure you subscribe and hit that notification button so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos.